chances of turning the season around, that can continue here tonight as the rain comes down in Leesburg. Of course, for Loudoun, they'll be hoping to carry over the confidence from California into this performance tonight as Moreno plays the ball across, and in the blink of an eye, El Paso score! First goal of the season for Moshobane. And before we've played a minute, El Paso make the opening statement. It's 1-0.
Going to do a world of good for this side and their confidence. You change your point of attack, and then it's a movement from Moreno. This touch right here, as Skundrich just steps up, and then it's a composure to pick his head up and find this run. Moshobane, you run across.
Goal was scored in the first minute by Moshobane, his first goal of the season. Since then, El Paso have looked the more likely, and Moshobane is going to lead El Paso into the break again. And Moshobane plays the ball across. It's 2-0. Eric Calvillo scores for Locomotive. Moshobane has scored and assisted for El Paso in this first half. It's just what the doctor ordered for the Texans. They lead 2-0.
That's the right idea from Erlington, just to break lines. It executed poorly, though. And as he gets beat from this, it's the ongoing run for Moshobane. Decision-making, the patience. You understand you have an option to your left, you have an option to your right.
Jope. Murphy sneaks it through. Touchdown by Rodriguez. Going for goal. It's Morris, and it's in! Ben Morris, a thing of beauty. Detroit City's ahead.
It's textbook football from Detroit City. Just watch this ball from Murphy. How many red jerseys he takes out? About 5 of them. And then it's the off-the-ball movement. As Maxi Rodriguez, he brings in
3 of them in the final dozen minutes. And already another one to begin this second half. Cuejo standing over it. Cuejo in swinger, flicked on, and it's in! From the set piece finally for Phoenix. It's flicked in by Giulio Doratiotto.
Talked about how important set pieces can be, especially when you're not creating through the run of play. Good ball into that near post, and that near post run is just so important. It's a nightmare. Any sort of deflections with the body in front of Steinwasser.
There's a big space in the middle.
There is. When he goes forward.
Here's Foster. Santos running on the right. Instead, they play it through. Here's a shot and a goal. Malik Foster with the setup. And it is Yosuke Hanya with his first goal of the season. And in the 24th minute, Switchbacks take a 1-0 lead.
That is a super goal. It's a no-look pass that's made by Foster. Jordan Scarlett dives in. Can he stay on his feet a little bit more? There's the no-look pass. It's a great run in behind of Joe Farrell. There's the dive. If he stays on his feet a little bit more because he's committed himself, he makes it a little bit easier for Yosuke Hanya. No-look pass is decent. Good.
Let's see if Ibero can pull a superhero move on Marvel Knight. He can't. For Ronaldo Damus, his 4th goal of the season. And in the 81st minute, it's 2-0 in favor of Switchbacks.
It's fine margins, isn't it? You have chances, you don't take them because you either hit the bar, you hit the post, or you're denied by a good save or some good defending. Or
So Robbie Nielsen makes his first changes of the night. 3 fresh faces out there for Tampa Bay. Moon allows a player to get behind him. Martínez delivers for Birmingham. So few opportunities, but Birmingham made the most of that one. And Enzo Martínez puts the Legion into the lead.
Well, they exploit the spot behind the Youngerberry in that area, just behind the centre-back. Youngerberry nowhere in the picture. And the youngster who just came on couldn't keep up. And Enzo Martínez is not going to miss from there.
Rhode Island have controlled the run of play. 7 shots to 1 overall. Stinging ball to the sideline. Good play by Turnbull. Turnbull shoots! Turnbull ripples the rope with a laser beam of a goal. Rhode Island strike, and for the first time this season, Sacramento trail.
And Steven Turnbull, the defensive pressure that he's put on throughout this match has been tremendous, but it's his attacking presence. This first touch is...
Sustained possession this time from Sacramento. Excellent pass here. Cicerone lays it off. Gurr touches it once, slings it in. Amann has the equalizer. Chances have been few and far between for Sacramento, but it's laid off perfectly. Gurr to Amann, and it's a 6th of the season, and the Republic level at 1.
And that is that one-track mind that Mark Briggs was saying about Trevor Amann. Forget about all the touches. Forget about the lack of involvement and the ability to get on the ball. If you're a goal scorer, you...
3rd assist of the year for Gurr. 9 first-half goals in 10 matches for Sacramento. Penayottu throws this ball in! Rhode Island is back out in front. Albert Dikwa wins the header. No, check that. It's Karifa Yao. His first goal in the U.S. And Rhode Island has struck back. Back and forth we go in the last 10 minutes.
You get those defense. Sacramento Republic player back to goal, playing away, and now you give a player like Jack Gurr and his quality service an opportunity to put a ball in a dangerous area.
Gurr whips this in. Second chance at it. Long shot in. Takes a ricochet. It's loose. And it's redirected home in the 3rd minute of stoppage time. Sacramento is back on level terms off of a set piece.
And unfortunately for Rhode Island, it starts with a reckless challenge and a foul that gives the opportunity to Jack Gurr. And
when we're at Lynn Family Stadium, we know we can spread the ball left and right, and there's lots of space to play in.
Starfire, where they played on Wednesday, is one of these smaller pitches. This is slid ahead. It's Wilson Harris! You couldn't keep him off the score sheet for long. 3 games without a goal, but Harris is back amongst the goals tonight.
That's a fantastic finish again by Wilson Harris. He's so good in those situations, just getting alongside the shoulder of the centre-backs and then give him an angle in which to score, and he can really punish teams just building up on the outside of the box. A lovely ball put through by Jorge Gonzalez and finished off in brilliant style. Have a look here, on their left foot, straight away. Everybody's 17 or 18 with the exception of Ethan Zubak, who I expect to see very soon. The rest are all kids without much experience.
Perez wins it back, hops over a challenge, slides it in for Serrano. Serrano scores! Direct impact from Adrian Perez. Serrano makes no mistakes. 2-0 Lou City.
And that's a good finish from Ray Serrano, because he sets himself up and then moves the ball once again to get it away from the defender and slots it into the corner. But as you said, Adrian Perez with a lovely through ball to Ray Serrano in the first place. A little bit of extra energy, new fresh body, fresh mind. Here he is, Perez driving forward. Maybe that extra energy gets him away from the tackle. Now here, he pulls it away from Lamb, sets himself up as the ball comes, sets himself up, pulls it away, opens up a little bit of an angle and just tucks it into the corner. A great finish from Ray Serrano. What a season this young man is having. See Among's body language, he's tired and he's fed up. Oh, that's going to get you a yellow card. Play on.
Well, no advantage being played. It's Perez. Perez looking for options. Now he's double teamed. It'll come back into the middle. Chance to hit it for Jansen Wilson! To put an exclamation mark on this for Loose City. 3-0.
Great strike from Jansen Wilson, absolutely brilliant. He's threatened on and off throughout this match, but they're positive, Loose City. They kept pushing forward. They didn't sit on that 2-0 lead. It's exactly as Morten Carlson said about the boys in purple. He said they will just keep coming at you. They have the belief they will.
That second season, there were moments where you weren't too sure, right? And then here you start in this season.
Diallo. Marshall Chol puts it in! Machop Chol from Diallo in stoppage time here in the first half gives SAFC the 1-0 lead, likely headed to halftime.
Machop Chol has been an absolute key piece here for San Antonio. It's the creative runs, it's his vision of the field, and just simply being in the right place, the right time. In his debut, he also had a goal-scoring opportunity. Second game, finally puts it away. And here in this third game, after a pass in from Shannon Gomez, looking for options and just no passing lane.
And you don't want to take chances, but that's a poor giveaway. Valentin, Noël, footsteps behind, able to push it out wide. There's Coleman, Gannon. Gannon in the box. Gannon, Noël, we're level at 1. What a first-time take by Valentin Noël from Coleman Gannon in the 59th minute. And that levels the match at 1 on Valentin Noël's 4th goal of the season.
I mean, it looked like a clinic, really, in the way that they were progressing down the field. He gets the ball off despite being under tons of pressure there from Lambert. It's Gannon who gets that ball through. Some nice footwork, but nobody is tracking that runner. Watching, it's almost like you get kind of used to having certain people there in the center of the field who are going to make those runs and track and talk and communicate. And I think, you know, that's a
real chance for FC Tulsa to take the lead early here in the 11th minute. Referee blows his whistle. Goodrum comes up, strikes it right-footed, and just about squeezes it home. It hit the post, it hit the goalkeeper, but Philip Goodrum won't care. He gets his 3rd of the season, and it's FC Tulsa 1, Pittsburgh Riverhounds SC 0.
Well, as we talked about with FC Tulsa wanting to establish themselves here at home.
Rogers. Good turn from Rogers. Good header from Goodrum. Blaine Ferry now in some space. Ferry slipping the ball into Goodrum here. Goodrum, can he pull it back? He can! There must be a goal! There is a goal! Boubacar Diallo! The assist from Goodrum. And Diallo with the simplest of finishes. In the 33rd minute makes it FC Tulsa 2, Pittsburgh Riverhounds SC 0.
See what getting wide does for you, Dave? Look at all the space right here. Ferry says, I'm going to play a nice ball here to the byline. Now Goodrum's got to get on his horse to make sure that he gets it there, and just with the perfect ball.
And up comes Danny Griffin and scores, sends the goalkeeper Creek the wrong way. Good penalty from Griffin. And in the 64th minute, it's game on, because it's FC Tulsa 2, Pittsburgh Riverhounds SC 1.
Solid from Griffin, make no doubt about it. Little stutter step approaches since.
Nutmeg Diallo, but Diallo's quick, got back at him, scoops it down the left-hand side, but gives it away to Osimane.
It's been fun when those two have been 1v1.
Yeah, it's a good battle, isn't it? I love those battles now. Mertz got the better here. Plays the ball in the box, and there's a double save, but it's a goal. And it is the man who came on as a substitute, Sterling, who gets his 2nd goal for his team. And it's tied up at 2s. It's FC Tulsa 2, Pittsburgh Riverhound.
Hopefully providing a better viewing experience for you. And Speaking of which, thank you for tuning in. Greg Hurst takes this one away. Hurst chips the keeper, and the Scotsman has opened up the scoring here in the 2nd minute. It's his 4th goal of the season, and the leading scorer for the black and yellow adds another to his tally.
And the Scotsman wasting no time and pouncing on the mistake there. I believe Blanchett just a miskick essentially, and you see how cool Hurst was. Maybe players who weren't in the rich vein of form that he's been early on this season might snatch at that chance and just try and blast it.
Here's Cedeno. Cedeno caused some problems for San Jose in their Tuesday matchup as Hackshaw gets a deflection, and this one gets past Tambakis. Nabil Hackshaw has equalized here early in the 2nd half. The captain scoring his 1st goal of the season.
And it's not the first time tonight that a deflection has caused an issue for Tambakis. The first one in the first half went the wrong side of the post.
47th minute goal, 74th minute yellow card. That's how the Knights going for Hackshaw. Yellow card brought to you by Ferguson and Associates. Here's Mukwele off the free kick. It's Mukwele Akale's 1st league goal. It's his 1st goal at the Lab. And what a special one it is as it sends New Mexico ahead of Oakland Roots.
He saw the keeper Blanchett just sneaking a step to his left there, and you can see Blanchett, he's just not had a good night, unfortunately, for the keeper. And he just snuck it in at the near post, and that's not good for any keeper to be beaten at the near post like that. But very, very smart heads-up play by Mukwele, where, again, he just saw him take that little step, that little half.
Dixon for Baca, and back for Dixon. Down the line, Guzman cuts it in. Guzman, the cross in front, it's turned in! Moby Fair touches it home. Monterey Bay strikes first.
The composure from Baca, and then the decision making to not overcomplicate things. But what about this touch? Thank you very much, Guzman. That's one thing to pull it off, but it's a completely different thing when you have the execution to put this ball in, to bend it away from Derek. He can't make a play on it. It's behind.
Jimenez delivers an out-swinging ball. It's in! Memphis have equalized. Bruno Lapa.
Talked about how important set pieces can be to claw yourself back into this game, especially when you're not creating through the run of play. Let's see a nip.
Duncan strong in the middle. Over the top, Marlon. Marlon could be in! Marlon scores! Memphis take the lead! From 1-0 down, 2-1 up.
You play Route 1 if you are Memphis. And once again, it's a center back turn sheet. Really difficult to see where he starts, if he starts on beyond Lara there. Turchi, just the ability to rope a ball over 60 yards. And we spoke about Marlon, the work rate to be vertical, to be direct.
Nolati, he scored some late goals in this venue before, but for the opposing team, as it's moved out wide, the cross, it's Traeger! Just like that, Monterey Bay are level!
Talked about the attacking display for Monterey Bay, but if you're Sissoko, there's no need to step there.
Stanley.
Good delivery, and that finds the back of the net. Oh, it was inevitable, but Aiden Stanley set things up. Dispay on the board, and it's 1-0 in the 11.
And Stanley, 4th assist on the season. Fantastic ball in. Dispay just comes out of nowhere.
Gagliardi, a great decision. He got away with it, though. Here comes Luisinho on the press. Luisinho has an open lane for Frankie Lopez. Lopez can't hold his ground. Luisinho, he scores! Well, everyone for India 11 thinking that was a foul against Frankie Lopez. Luisinho did not give up on the play, and we are level at 1-1.
Just so slippery, so direct. Really good run from Frank Lopez as he just peels off. There is shouts for a foul as Frank Lopez takes out Dispay here.
And for Gagliardi, he has faced one penalty. He's got one stop. Williams to give India 11 the lead. In the 67th minute, he does. Well, he's got some smiles now for good reason, but Augie Williams tacking on. India 11 has recaptured their lead at 2-1, his 3rd goal of the season, and boy, did he need that.
Just watch his hips. He opens them at the last second and just ropes this thing. The best look at it as here. Fantastic pen, no nonsense from the number 9.
70 minutes in, Augie Williams has been the focal point for Indy 11. Players to play off of. That's a fantastic touch.
Decked over to the left-hand side. Aiden Stanley, the redirect. Augie Williams, he's got 2. The brace in a matter of a couple of minutes. And there's that Madigan's now 3-1 Indy 11.